Hi all, and welcome back to WolfQuest Anniversary Edition, Calamity's End, with Arctos, Viper, and their 4 young hunters. In the last episode, we wrapped up the Growing Pups quest, and we have just started the Young Hunters quest. We need to visit some border hexes with our pups, we need to grow them to 80 pounds, and we need to teach them how to hunt. So far everybody is pretty even with the hunting experience. Basically, this episode we're going to focus on kind of getting them again, some hunting experience, and just progressing the game. I doubt that we're going to get to the end of the Young Hunters quest, as that does take quite a bit of time. But yeah, I don't really care what's going on with the territory. Hex invasion, we're just going to get some rest. Okay, yeah, it appears to be dawn. Everybody is up and awake. Flame and Viper doing some play bowing. And the other pups seem to be kind of scoping out the territory. Obviously, oh my goodness. Well, that's more concerning than I thought it would be. Yeah, it does appear that the Geode Pack decided to claim the territory right between the two halves of our territory. So, we're going to have to do something about that. But first, let's avoid that cougar and kind of head off to this hex here. Bunch of pronghorn. I'm not really going to bother with them. They're not great food, and there's a big risk of being trampled. So, yeah, you guys just get out of here. We're definitely going to have some conflicts with the Geode Pack today. But first, let's kind of mark up this territory. Does this count as a border hex right now? Yeah, it does. Okay, I think we should probably just go challenge them right now. The situation with the giant divide in the middle of our territory isn't going to get any better. Let's see. First of all, seek out that scent post. I imagine there are going to be some wolves by it. Unless they're really going up into Cottonwood Creek territory and challenging them. That probably wouldn't be the smartest of them. They've obviously located the easiest target and started taking our territory first. Of course, our territory is quite weak because Arctos was focusing on keeping his pups fed in the previous episode, not focusing on marking territory. So that left an opening for the Geode Pack to come in and start taking our territory. A little bit annoying, but hopefully we're able to fight them off if they come challenge us while we're reclaiming this hex. It'll be good to have a rally up anyway. So we've got this hex back. I wonder where the Geode Pack wolves are right now. I was going to go over to this 40% hex and remark it, and then claim that 92% hex up at the top. Assuming they don't come and cause trouble before then. And we're picking up the scent of an elk herd. I don't know, we can kind of reclaim this territory anytime we want. Maybe we should actually go do a hunt instead. Make sure that we keep our pups' hunger manageable. Because if we do get into a fight, they are going to need to be able to restore their health, and they're not going to be able to do that very well if they're hungry. Of course, we got to cross the water. Oh, the scent we were picking up was actually the Cottonwood Creek Pack, and we do seem to be heading into their territory, so we might actually have somebody else we need to fight, rather than the Geode Pack right now. I would like to get the pups a proper elk hunt, but if we run into Cottonwood Creek, they might just be getting a fight before that. Okay, despite picking up their scent, we actually didn't run into any Cottonwood Creek wolves, so guess we can kind of claim this. I think I did mention in the last episode that Arctos is considering moving his territory further north. He really only wanted the territory down in the southwest corner because the Calamity Pack had it. And now that they're gone, and he's starting to move kind of into a new era of his story, he's not as concerned about keeping that territory. He still doesn't want the Geode Pack, driving a line right through it. He's not pleased about that, but he wouldn't mind taking a bit more of Cottonwood Creek's territory. And it does appear that we will be doing that as we continue to follow this elk scent. Or a couple of elk scents, actually. Whortleberry and honeysuckle, huh? Okay, Cottonwood Creek seems to have noticed us stealing their territory, but they're still a little ways away, so hopefully we can find this elk herd and kind of get out of here before they find us. At the same time, we're running into the same problem of the wind suddenly shifting. Well, yeah, where's the wind coming from now? The Greasewood herd? That's not what we were following at all! We're gonna run all the way across the map looking for an elk herd, and then it's just gonna be a different elk herd every time. Kind of fortunately, it does appear that we're headed right for the Cottonwood Creek scent post in this hex as we follow the elk scent, so that's nice. Just a little bonus hex to claim along the way. Oh, wow. We are in an awkward place. Okay, Cottonwood Creek clearly knows we're here and is not super pleased. But if they're not here yet, I mean, we could just kind of claim this hex as well. Arctos really has no shame. He's like, ah, this hex is vulnerable. Alright, we'll take it. Is it connected to any of our other territory? No, but you know what? Opportunistic. Alright, that's our hex now. And, okay, something happened there. I think auto run maybe got turned on. But thankfully we didn't get trampled. Viper is already going after a cow elk. Okay, Viper. I mean, I see you. Is that actually a good choice, or are you just kind of randomly going after one? Hard to say. She does like to kind of charge right in there, and go after the first thing she sees, so might be a better idea for us to try hunting this calf. Finn looks like he's a little bit nervous. So is Flame. Alright, but, you know, Viper's, jumping right in there, showing the pups, how to get started hunting this calf. There's the small problem of the mother still tailing us, but, oh, it looks like Sugar and Flame have started to kind of test out biting the calf. Let's hope they don't get trampled by the mother as they're testing out biting the calf. Alright, Finn's still kind of hanging back. I think Viper did just get kicked by the mom. That's unfortunate. Can we kind of get them to run? Usually if they're running a little bit, it's easier to get a bite on the calf without the mother kicking you. Okay, managed to get out of the way, and... okay, calf's down. Not bad for their first elk hunt. We definitely saw Flame and Sugar getting in there and tried to get a bite. Can you go away, sir? I don't appreciate you being this close to our pups. Alright, might as well mark this carcass. Although, yeah, I don't think we want to sleep just yet. I think this would be a good time to kind of claim some of these other Cottonwood Creek hexes that are weak. As soon as our pups have eaten, of course. Did they get any experience from that? Interestingly enough, it looks like Bear and Finn got more experience than Flame, who actually participated. Huh. Maybe they're a little bit better at observing, and they've kind of picked up on some of the techniques that their parents were using that Flame didn't quite notice when she was just kind of running in trying to get a bite. Now I did just see a Cottonwood Creek wolf howling really close to us, so we might not be able to get away with just stealing these hexes, but it doesn't mean we're not going to try. Okay, our territory is looking really weird. Does look like Cottonwood Creek is possibly in these hexes down here, so I'm gonna go for the border hex again, and then we might have to end up fighting them. Don't know how ready the pups are to start fighting, but they gotta learn at some point, and they definitely do get experience from wolf fights as well as hunting. Okay, we are gonna head into this 94% hex, and we're gonna see what awaits us. Okay, they were just here. Oh, they are still here, actually. Alright, now where are they? There they are. Oh, okay, it's not the Cottonwood Creek at all. It is the Geode Pack. Interesting. So we've met some of them. We've met Branch, Rusty, the male pack leader, and Knight, one of the subordinates, but now we are also meeting their two pups of the year, a yearling, and the other pack leader. So I'm gonna just kind of... oh, no you don't. mostly hang back and watch to make sure that none of our pups are getting ganged up on. Branch. If you know what's good for you, you will leave our pups alone. Oh, just like that. That is exactly what I don't want to have happen. This guy actually might not be making it out of here alive. And yeah, obviously, as we know, Arctos doesn't have any problem killing other wolves. Branch does seem to be standing up for his son, but will it make a difference? Only time will tell. I am keeping an eye on the pup paw prints up in the corner to make sure that our pups aren't getting too injured while I chase this guy down, but... Oh, hello, bear. Like, actual bear, not my pup bear. Okay. So normally when you kill, yeah, one of the wolves, the others run away. I think in the haze of battle, Arctos did not really get a good look at any of those wolves that we just met, so I'm not going to name any of them right this second. If we run into them later, maybe we'll name them then. Interesting that we kind of got to boost our claim on this territory by fighting the Geode Pack, even though this wasn't their territory, it was Cottonwood Creek's. Anyway, we are going to get some rest now, heal up, and see what the next day brings. Alright, we are up and about. Our territory is all over the place. Quite literally. And are we picking up on any scents? Really just pre-killed carcass. We're not super concerned. Obviously we're probably going to want to hunt every day. Our pups do get pretty hungry pretty quickly. But I'm not too concerned about finding carcasses that other wolves have killed, as we really do need to be teaching our pups to hunt, not scavenge. So... First of all, we're going to steal some more Coyote Creek, or not Coyote Creek, Cottonwood Creek territory, though. Is Coyote Creek? Yeah, Coyote Creek is still around on this save. The only pack that we took out was, of course, the Calamity Pack, which used to be the Geode Pack in-game. Saga scrambled that a bit, and now we have a new Geode Pack. Yeah, who's obviously causing trouble. So, we don't just need to be teaching our pups to hunt elk, we can also teach them to hunt other things. So whether we come across the Greasewood herd, I don't know, their scent seems quite faint here, so it'll probably disappear before we get there. I mean, if we can find the Greasewood herd again, I'll have them hunt another elk, but if we can't, we could easily go for mule deer. Probably not pronghorn, definitely not that bull moose over there. Honestly, I haven't tried at any point to hunt a bull moose on accurate in the saga. It makes me very nervous to even think about it. I have successfully had my pack hunt a cow moose in one of my saves, but bull moose seem like they'd still be pretty difficult and dangerous, and I don't really want to risk the health of any of our pups. Yeah, Cottonwood Creek is quite near. But I think, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, okay, we've successfully claimed the territory, but obviously they've immediately challenged us for it, so we do have to go fight them. Okay, there are more of them than there are of us, which makes me nervous immediately. They're attacking Sugar. Don't like that. Okay, I'm not as worried about Viper just because she is obviously an adult and... Okay, 1602 could be an easy one to target. Does appear her health is already quite low, so if we're able to kind of take her out, we won't have to worry as much about... Nope, let go of my pup. Let go of my pup. Oh no. Okay, our pups are starting to get hurt, as we can see from their paw pads, so that's definitely something I want to keep an eye on. But I do think we might be able to take out this wolf, if we can do that before any of our pups are too badly hurt. Still keeping an eye on the paw prints, still keeping an eye on the paw prints. Okay. Ah, accidentally switched into scent view. Almost. Okay. So we got her, and it looks like the rest of them are on the run. Alright. Um, let's check on the health of our pups. Yeah, Sugar, Bear, all of them got quite a bit lower than I'm usually comfortable with, but we did manage to win, so this is our territory now. And let's see if we can't make our way back to that carcass we already killed. I don't know if we really want to go hunting with the pups already low on health. Well, then again, Viper and Arctos are still in good health, and it's not likely that the pups are going to try that hard to hunt this early on. Maybe they can just kind of watch. Does look like we already got an elk calf that has fallen down, so that's nice. Does let Bear and Sugar get a little bit of experience hunting. Obviously the mother is on her way back, and I'm gonna again hang back a little bit, make sure that she doesn't go after our pups. Okay, we did get a pretty bad kick there. But Viper is going after the mother so that we can take down... Okay, that scared me. Sugar and Bear are both really, really low, but we did manage to take down the calf, so... Oof. I don't know how Arctos feels about that. Not good, to be sure, but... I think he also realizes, I mean, you do have to take some risks in order to teach the pups to hunt. You can't just let them hang back and watch the entire time, or they're not really going to learn anything. So he probably remembers learning to hunt in his birth pack, and definitely being a bit nervous at first and not really wanting to do the hunting himself, but his parents encouraged him, and eventually he was able to learn to hunt, just as his pups will, assuming we are able to keep them alive. Taking a look around, making sure nothing creeps up on us while we're eating this calf. I just remembered the thing that happened in my personal save file where a bear kind of spawned directly on the carcass that we were eating, so maybe we shouldn't actually sleep directly next to this. Thankfully nothing like that happened this time, but yeah, better to be safe than sorry. Let's do a little howl, get the territory marked up a bit. It is in a state, to be sure. Now I'm thinking we might want to try hunting a mule deer next. After all, our pups are going to need to know how to hunt multiple types of prey, not just elk. We'll see what we can come across, because definitely not necessarily pronghorn. I don't think that... I mean, there are situations in which it is the right choice to hunt pronghorn, but I've found them to be few and far between, so we're definitely going to focus more on elk and mule deer. Elk as a primary source of food, and mule deer kind of when we're not able to find elk. There are still some strong scents of the Greasewood herd, though, so we're probably going to go after them again. We're just not giving this herd any mercy. And here they are again. So we've already rallied. We don't need to rally again. Let's get them up and running. There do still seem to be a few calves left. Actually, several calves left in the herd, so that's good. Definitely going to be preferable Viper to go after the calves than it is to go after the cows, who are full grown and much more powerful. Of course, Viper does like to charge right in there and attack the first thing she sees, so I'm kind of hoping one of them will fall again. Viper, on the other hand, doesn't really care. It's just kind of going for one of the calves. We don't know that that one's weak, though. Oh? Has a calf just fallen? Not for long, but for long enough. Okay. Honestly, yeah, okay. They're doing pretty well as far as experience goes. They are learning a lot. How are they doing on weight? Still really quite low on weight. We do need to get them to 80 pounds, so they're about, what is it, 21 pounds from their goal. And as far as experience goes, a little bit farther. Since we didn't get too hurt... Oh, Sugar actually did get kicked. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't really want to go fight the Geode Pack while one of our pups is really injured. That just seems like a recipe for disaster. Oh, hi bear. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Okay, get out of here, get out of here. Literally, I say maybe we shouldn't sleep next to the carcass, and then I immediately forget. It's bad. There are lessons you would think that I would have learned by now that I just don't seem to stick with me, such as don't sleep next to the carcass and don't auto-run while not looking at the screen, because you will run into bison, your wolf will get kicked and die. Definitely ruined a couple good runs of mine. Eventually I'm hoping I learn these lessons and we will stop having to worry about these things, but okay, what did the Geode Pack take? They keep kind of snaking up through our territory. I don't know. I mean, we could go fight them. We're not that low on hunger. And the more we fight them and the more of their wolves we take out, the weaker they're going to get. At the same time, I am kind of concerned that we didn't see all of the wolves in their pack the last time we fought them. I saw that they only had a couple of pups, and I find that the rival packs often have, I don't know, like 5 or 6 pups survive, which is a little bit weird. I'm assuming that they did that to kind of counteract players killing off the rival pack wolves, is like give them a bunch of pups so that the pack stays around longer, but at the same time, I do find it a little weird that they often have so many pups survive when we are not really expected to have that many pups survive as players. I would kind of like to see the rival pack pups get toned down a little bit so they have kind of a more realistic number of survivors as well. I know it would be easier to wipe them out, but it, let's be honest, is already pretty easy to wipe them out regardless of how many pups they end up having, so I don't know. I always lean toward the side of realism as for what I prefer in the game. Then again, maybe, I don't know, maybe it is more realistic for the rival packs to have a few more pups survive, seeing as they have like more subordinates and stuff and more experience. I'm not sure. Okay, we have come across the Ponderosa herd. So we're not just attacking the poor Greasewood herd. This one certainly seems to have a lot more bull elk and spike elk in it, which is interesting. And also more dangerous, obviously. We'll have to be a little bit more careful. I have seen the bull elk of the herd kind of like come over and defend the calves before. Doesn't seem like he's doing it this time, but definitely still want to keep an eye on that. Okay. Good job, bear. Good job getting in there. None of the pups are really biting for very long. I wonder if Arctos is... Well, I was going to say I wonder if Arctos' pups are a little more cautious, but Viper certainly doesn't seem to be cautious, so I don't know where they would have gotten that from. I don't actually remember where Arctos' personality sliders are. They might be on the more cautious side. Trying to kind of... Okay, well, I was going to let my pups finish the hunt, but now the Geode Pack is here, so we have more pressing concerns. Alright. Does look like somebody is attacking Finn, and I don't appreciate that. It is the pack leader. Somebody's attacking Flame. Rusty, you leave her alone. Nope. What did I just say? Okay. Kind of trying to pull them off of my pups, but at the same time... No. It's hard to kind of get a grip on them sometimes. Okay, who is... Bear's starting to get pretty weakened. Ugh, they're really going after Flame. I don't appreciate that at all. Can I kill this wolf before they kill any of our pups? Is the question. How are they doing? Okay, Bear's at 31%. Okay. Please, 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 please die. Okay. There they go. That was closer than I would have liked it to be, for sure. But it does seem like we took out... Okay, yeah, as we can see, they actually have more pups than we initially saw. They have 4 pups. It looks like we took out another one of their yearlings. So they've just got maybe a couple of subordinates and then 4 pups. Hard to say if that's actually accurate or if they have even more wolves. Because again, the saga kind of tries to balance the number of wolves that you have in your pack with the number of wolves that attack you. So you might not necessarily see all of the rival wolves in the attack, even though the packs are nomadic and tend to stick together this time of year. And obviously, even with 2 subordinates and 4 pups, the Geode Pack still outnumbers us significantly. So I think we did take down a calf over here, didn't we? Staying far away from that bison. We took down a calf somewhere. Have they located the carcass for us at the very least? No, there it is. Okay. Let's let our pups eat while we deal with the coyotes. Bear, you are already really weak. You do not need to be biting coyotes. Stop it. Stop it right now. You stop it. That goes for you too, Flame. Hey, back off. Oh my goodness. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? Clearly. At least in fights, they take after their mother. Not that Arctos isn't willing to fight as well, but Flame and Bear seem to be kind of taking it to the point of foolishness. Really, really dangerous to keep fighting after your health is down to 22%. And obviously none of our pups are doing particularly well. I'm going to listen to what I just said. What? Who is here now? What's happening? Is the Geode Pack attacking us again already? I don't even see anybody. Obviously, okay, is that the Geode Pack again? 1600M. No, now it's the Cottonwood Creek Pack. Okay, we are in no shape to fight, so we are gonna run. I don't know why they're all the way down here. This seems pretty ridiculously far down for them, but we can't afford to fight right now. We need to leave. I wonder if they've been following us, just kind of waiting for us to be weakened so they can reclaim some of this territory. Because that is really far down for them to have just kind of naturally wandered this far. Okay, we're gonna retreat into this hex and hope they don't follow us. So we definitely need to get some rest and heal up a bit. Oh, they were down here. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Well, we've already pushed the Geode back pretty far, and we know that they outnumber us, so I don't really want to get in another fight with them right now. Guess we can kind of just try to sneak through this kind of narrow passageway of territory and get back to a place where we're a little more secure. Because our pups, yeah, they didn't heal up that much. They're still quite injured. Okay, we're picking up the scent of some mule deer. That might be possibly good for us to hunt, seeing as we're a little bit on the weaker side right now. Assuming it's not a buck mule deer, of course. It is a buck. And maybe a cow? I mean, we might possibly be able to take down a cow if we chase her for long enough, and it does look like we've got plenty of room to chase her. So, yeah, of course they're challenging our territory again. We don't have the health to really deal with that, so they're just gonna have to take it, and we're gonna have to claim it back later. These ones might be a little easier to chase. Does look like this one has a fawn with her. Unfortunately, they are running directly toward the conflict we want to avoid. Okay, they've turned a bit. That's good. Okay, almost. We've almost taken down this fawn. There we go. Let's let our pups eat first. I'm much more concerned about their hunger and health than ours. Okay, so they did finish that off. And honestly, only Flame and Finn got a lot of food. So we might have to keep looking around. Finn, didn't you? Okay, Finn was not the one at 100. Let's see if there's anything else we can find that would be easy to take down. Does look like the doe ran this way, and if we keep her running long enough, she'll tire out and we'll be able to take her down fairly easily. So let's stick with that for now. Okay, we're starting to catch up a little bit, although she has gone into the water, which is quite annoying. And she's going to be able to make it up the hill. Okay, so we gotta follow. Oh, wow, we're still taking quite a bit of damage. Would have thought she would have been more tired by now, but apparently not. Okay, I think she's starting to tire out based on the fact that she's no longer kind of bouncing along. Yeah, okay, we're doing more damage than we're taking now. That's good. But always annoying to have to chase the ungulates through the water. Okay, the pups are really starting to get in on the hunting now. Each of them has bitten the mule deer at least once, so that's good. And we can see as we look at their experience, they're all at 83%. So we're making some real progress. However, I do think that I am going to end the episode off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in another episode of Calamity's End with Arctos, Viper, and their 4 pups, as we possibly wrap up the Young Hunter's quest. See ya!